Hello everyone, welcome back to another 1v1 Warhammer battle. This is the Empire versus Greenskins. For my army here, doing a little something a little different, at least for me. Brought two Outriders, and our front line is going to be made up of slightly upgraded 4 swordsmen, 2 great swords, and then 2 spearmen, 1 on each flank. I have 2 Reiksguard and an Empire Knight. Then we also brought the Amber Wizard, because, well, it's kind of one of the weakest wizards, I think, of the Empire now, which is crazy to say. But that's just how much stronger the other ones are. And then we also have Boris Toddbringer as our leader. Then for the Greenskins, we have 3 Savage Orcs, and then the rest of these Axe Icons are Savage Orc Biggins. We got 4 Squig Herds, the leadership of Night Goblin, Double Goblin Warboss, and the Night Goblin Shaman, and then an Orc Boar Boy Biggin. And then off in the Vanguard deploy, we have the Moonhowlers, and then I think there's another Wolf Rider somewhere. Maybe in this corner? Yeah, over there in that corner. So looking at this build, I'm like, our infantry obviously cannot take them, so I'm going to try and snipe their leadership if I can. So I'm going to use our Outriders to try and shoot up the Night Goblin Warboss as much as we can. They don't really have any other armored targets for these Outriders to fire at right now. Going to hit them with a Flock of Doom, because why not? And then we're going to get our other Reiksguard unit from this flank over to here, and we're just going to do a shoot and withdraw, try to do as much damage to this Night Goblin as we can. But I believe they are heavily shielded, right? Or maybe they're not. I thought they were. I guess I'm crazy. But really not doing that much damage. We are missing them a lot, but we are getting some damage on the Savage Orcs near them, I guess, and some units behind them. So we're hitting something. And instead of trying to take this force head on, I'm going to try and shift my forces down here and hopefully try to hit a flank first, if we can. Here we are hounding them a little bit more with the Flock of Doom. Rushing their Goblin Big Boss up here to try and take out our Outrider. We're going to pull back once again. I was hesitant in charging this Goblin Big Boss because there's another Goblin Big Boss back here with the Night Goblin, and if we keep getting poisoned by this Goblin Big Boss, then that could go really bad. But yeah, we're going to try and stack up our Cav heavy on this right side, and again, I'm shifting my army down here to try and make sure that we can hit one of their flanks because I cannot take their entire force head on. That's just not going to happen. But since the enemy is also readjusting, I'm going to take this time to shoot with our Outriders. Again, right into their Night Goblin Big Boss. But we are not really getting many hits. Over here, we're going to almost charge, then pull back. I want to try and hold these Savage Orc Biggins in place with the Swordsman if possible, and then do rear charges if we can. Going to bring over Boris over here, and that's when the enemy is going to start charging our midline. I'm going to try to pull back a little bit, and then I'm going to be forced to engage because these Squig Herds are pretty fast. Meanwhile, my second Reiksguard coming over here as well. Going to halt their charge with Boris Toddbringer, then charge them in with the Swordsman, and then we're going to try and pile in with the Knights to try and crush this flank. Meanwhile, we're just going to have to take this fight in the middle. The Orc Boar Boy Biggins are rushing up in the middle. We're going to have to try and engage against these Savage Orc Biggins, pulling back our Outriders in the meanwhile. Spearman's going to take a position right there. Right here, I was trying to snipe their Goblin Big Boss, but you can see other units are coming in. We do manage to temporarily rout this Goblin Big Boss. Meanwhile, over here, we're going to get this Reiksguard into this flank, and I think we get the other Reiksguard in that flank? I can't remember. But now we're going to disengage from this side. Besides these Empire Knights, we're just going to do a quick charge. And we're going to try and pull all of our Cav over here in one flank. Do another Flock of Doom as well. But right now, the Goblin Big Boss is now onto our Amber Wizard, which I do not want to do. I'm trying to give them move orders to try and get them out of here, but it's not currently working. Meanwhile, our Outriders are out here trying to snipe still. Spearman going to hold off these Savage Orcs, but not for long. We're going to get Boris Toddbringer over here as well to try and rout these Night Goblin squad. Doing a nice charge with the Reiksguard and the, I guess double Reiksguard, because the other Empire Knights is over here dealing with the 2 Savage Orcs out here that's being held up by 1 Swordsman. We're going to pull back and try and cycle charge, getting some Spearmen over here to try and pin down these Savage Orcs. And you can see that our Swordsmen are just losing this battle because Savage Orcs, and especially Savage Orc Biggins, just out damage us. Like they're just better. So we're going to try and do what we can. Great Swords holding up in the middle. Outriders trying to pour on fire, but they are being obstructed a lot right now. Doing another cycle charge here. Actually, I guess we can stop, and we're actually going to charge to the Orc Boar Boy Biggins instead. Try and kill them. Meanwhile, Boris got just sniped by the Goblin Big Boss and the Night Goblin War Boss, as they are prone to do. This guy is going to come back. We're going to try and bring it back over here to do more Flocks of Dooms. Great Swords holding off a little bit. Now we are forced to run away from the 2 Goblin Wolf Riders, but we are going to get caught here by the Howlers. Gonna swing Boris over here to try and stop the Howlers. Still trying to cycle charge out here, do what we can, but our swordsmen are mostly dead. We only really have one greatsword unit that has any amount of health and one spearman unit that has any amount of health. But back here, trying to do what we can against these very fast movers, but they are going to get this one outrider. This one's going to start firing as well. Here comes our Amber Wizard one more time, as the Goblin War Squad is going to chase off our 2 Reichsguard, what remains of them, so we're going to pull away from here, pull them out of here. But they are eventually going to switch their targets to try and come back up here to the target Boris, who's currently regenerating. There goes another itchy nuisance, which is not going to be helping out our great swords, but we do counter with a block of doom. Amber Wizard is going to run down here. We're trying to take out the Moon Howlers, but they are being very resistant considering they have 2 Griffins chewing them up right now. Meanwhile, this unit came back from routing because it did temporarily rout, I believe, due to fear. But there we go, now it's gone again. We're still firing into the, I guess, into anything at this point. I don't think I gave him any orders. I was just moving them around. And now all of our infantry is dead. The enemy still has a lot of Savage Orcs. And, well, the writing's on the wall at this point. We don't have any more infantry to hold them into place to do cycle charging. Moon Howlers, very resistant to our double Griffins. Trying to get one of our Outriders out of there, trying to stall them with a charge of our Reichsguard that are still alive. But they just still have so much infantry.
Formation, march! To battle! Quick march!
There is really not much we can do at this point.
At speed!
I was not expecting the Savage build. I was expecting Black Orcs to be mixed in there, that's why I got the Outriders, but my opponent did not do that. So a good game. That is going to be pretty much me being crushed. I did not have the tools needed to kill the Savage Orcs. You can see their kills here far superior to my infantry's kills, because I was built for, again, I was hoping they were going to go Black Orcs so we can skirmish them down with the Outriders, and then our Greatswords was going to hold them, do some damage, and then slowly kill them with the Amber Wizard. But I was not expecting the fast-moving army, and it crushed mine. So good game to Pharaoh of War. I don't really have many units to stand out here, besides the Knights. They got some decent amount of kills, but against a bunch of Savage Orc Biggins, like, there's really not much they're going to do. But they still managed to get some work done, I guess. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, everybody, and let's go watch a cinematic video of the battle.
At speed! Quick march! Charge! No lingering! At speed! Faster! Sigma guys! Sigma! Yes, prisoners! Down! Get them! Yes, sir! Quickly! Onwards! It will be done! Quick march! Moving now! War! For the Warhammer! Move it to battle! Taking position! No lingering! Marches wide! Now! To battle! All ranks, fire! Take the ground! To battle! Go! For the Emperor! Quickly! Heading out! Formation march! Formation march! Moving now! To battle! Very well! Quick march! Raise your weapons! Upwards! Yes, sir! Quickly! At speed! Take the ground! Wild, swiftly! No lingering! Formation march! Moving faster! Withdraw! In the name of the twin-tailed comet! Prepare the combat! Swiftly! Unleash the beast! Attack! Charge! Taking position! Forward! Get forward! Take the ground! Ready! Fabulous! Stand! Make me proud of the province! Quick march! Wild destruction! No lingering! Take the ground! Raise your weapons! Take the ground! At speed! Magic hurting! No quickly!
There we go. Hope you enjoyed the battle, everybody. I will see you all next time. Take care.